Hi there, everyone. Getting this all set up. That pinned. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Hello, Eva. Hello, Luke. Welcome. Okay. So. Oh. Hello, Nico. Welcome. Welcome, 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 everyone. We'll figure that out later. Actually, no, I don't need this here. Okay. Hello, Nico. Hello, Nico and Nico. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 by 4. And why does this sound here? That's wild. Okay, and the way that this is set up is actually quite nice because I added upper corners. Hello, Ashton Winchester. Welcome. I added 2 so it holds the corners and the middle, which is my improvement that I put into it. Because this design is inspired by Real Life Ura. You can check out his channel. It's at Real Life Ura. He doesn't post anymore. It's about 6 years old. However, this design is inspired by him, and I credit where credit is due. So, I'm now going to go through and I'm going to try to make it as small as possible. As small as possible. Who doesn't? Real Life Ura. This design for the 7-segment display is inspired by him. He had a series where he built a computer. But I am modernizing it. Hello, Jackson. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the boost on the Discord server. I appreciate that. Hello, Joe Willis. Hello, Real Super Coca-Cola Gamer. Good afternoon. Nope, you hit it right with afternoon. Okay, so now it's time to start working on the encoders, which you're in Japan. That's cool. By replacing it with air. Well, I mean, if we're going with that, I could just use Axiom or World Edit. Okay, so now it's time to start building the encoders. I am going to build this one out and off to the side. And I'm just going to... Actually, wait, I did this backwards. Okay, this one here. This one here. That one there. This one here. You wish me good luck? Thank you. Okay, bye, Joe Willis. Enjoy Japan. And then this one comes out one farther. Hello, Triple Potatoes. Welcome. You miss your family? I'm sorry, Triple Potatoes. I hope that you get to see them soon. That's pretty funny, Nico. Okay, because I want to take out up to this point so that it's really easy just to copy it over. And now's where this really starts to look super computery. Where we wire all this out to the side and to the encoder. No, they are eaten. Oh, you're role-playing as a potato. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was a little confused there for a minute, not gonna lie. Why am I doing it like this? Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, so there's that, and then I need to copy these few. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it again, and then I'll cut off the sides. Computers, am I right? What kind of interaction should I have? Oh, I know exactly what kind of poll I should put up right now. There we go. I'm going to start throwing up polls in my stream so that it should hopefully bring in more engagement. But also, that is genuinely just an important piece of lore. Hello, Krovex. Welcome. Okay, so now that I've wired this up, I need to make this as compact as I possibly can. It's going to be long. Hello, EOI. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Currently, it's set to display a J. However, I'm going to pause said display. So that I can start formatting the next one. All right, there we go. There's the 8. Waffles is on 67. That's unfortunate. Come on, guys. Pancakes is where it's at. You know what? I'm voting on my alt for pancakes. I can do that. I have an opinion as well. Due to you being overeducated, some of your teachers can even learn the teachers new things sometimes. I mean, it really depends on the type of teacher, Nico, but that is an interesting concept. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to run these lines back over here. And I'm going to have to add repeaters in, of course. And I'd rather go overkill on repeaters than not enough. Because not enough is when there are issues. And that should be good. Guess what? What is up? What's up, EOI? Eva, you like pancakes too? Thank you. Thank you so much. There's been a pancake versus waffle war, and there's been talk about bringing it into Guided Season 2 as like a really funny faction prank war kind of thing. What's up, EOI? Also, hi, Bandit. Welcome. My goodness, I'm seeing all my regulars. Welcome, everyone. Very glad to have you all here. Chocolate. Yes, chocolate chip pancakes are so good. But then not chocolate chip pancakes where they're just melty enough to where the chocolate's not going to burn you, but it's kind of like gooey still. Ooh, that's where it's at. I do remember you, Pedro from Jersey. Welcome back. No, that's too soon. I just want to... I'd rather go overkill than underkill. What am I even going to do with it? Oh, build a computer with the computer. So every now and then I set what's called a mega super chat goal, which is where anyone who wants to spoil me like a princess gets something out of it, and it's worth it to that person. 8xj spent like a month for a total of, how do I only have 8 likes? I mean, the stream's only been going for 12 minutes. That means I got 1 like per view that the video has gotten so far. So that's not too bad. But essentially, whenever you won't ever miss a stream unless your phone's dead or you're doing important stuff. But thank you, Bandit. I appreciate it. There's never any obligation, but if you want to be here, you're welcome to be here. I'll be glad to have you all here. Oh, so everyone liked? No. The stream's currently at 32 views, which means, and 10 likes, so roughly 1 like per view. Well, 1 like per 3 views, which is actually not that bad. That's pretty good for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna start really running this. You were the 9th? Welcome. Well, thank you, Eva. I appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm gonna start to... Bro, people stop on like... It's fine. People do it all the time. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Okay, I know these are going to need more repeaters, and I will get those repeaters there. I just need to get this all set up first. So let's go. The best YouTubers. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Let me set up the chat commands real quick. I just got to open it because I have to open the app every time, and I forget to do that. But when I open the app and it connects to my account, we're good. So I'm opening that up. Platforms, YouTube, sign in. Cool. You guys have chat commands now. I added a few more yesterday. I added fireworks back in. What am I building? Just a computer. Nothing too crazy. Wait, how do I copy air on? Cool. So that's enough for now. And then now I just need to go wham, bam, firm finish, and then get rid of this middle center part. You have 2 channels. Your first channel named Nicola Mackenzie, and your main channel and your second channel, Excess Energy Nico. Your own live streams and some other videos. That's neat. Did I build the game controller? I have to finish the actual computer part first, but then I can. Okay, so now it's time to run this. And this is where it starts to get really interesting. Okay, so I set that there and then scroll it just one forward and then confirm, finish, and run it back. Scroll just one forward, and then confirm, finish, and then I'm going to copy these 3 over if I can. Okay, confirm and finish. And I know that's a little much. However, I can come down under here, and only under the blocks can I place repeaters. Hello, David. Repeaters have wireless mice these days? Yeah, they do. Except a lot of the wireless mice, unless you get something specific, if you get a specifically for gaming wireless mouse, it's ridiculously expensive. Because you have to make sure that it can transmit as fast as you're moving with, like, milliseconds of delay, if even. I can get rid of this. Okay, so now let's code in an A. So I just have to turn off. So I have to turn off the bottom and the middle in order to code an A. So let's turn off the bottom and the middle. And now we should have an A. Nope, I did the wrong one. The bottom and the middle. And now there's an A. Hello, I'm sorry I can't read your name. I can only read it in English, unfortunately. However, I do see you and I appreciate that you're here. Mouse connected to your decent laptop. Fair point. Okay, so this is how the A was going to look initially. I think this does look like an A, right? Does look like an A. I still wish that I could get those middle pieces in for the other ones. However, they only work if there's the middle piece turned on. Which is unfortunate, but I think that looks enough like an A, right? What do you guys think, chat? Because the other option... Okay, so this is one option. Let me... It looks great. Okay, thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. Thank you for the input. I'm looking for that input. It looks like an F. Okay, thank you. I need to know that as well. So, if I light that up real quick, let's just run it to quick inversion. Actually, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to start going down. And then that can connect back down to there. At least it should. And then I can keep coming down here. And then I come right here. And then I can go glass here. Oh wait, so I made the wrong one glass there. There we go. And I make it so it's inverted. No offense, I think bro hates me. Looks like 2 Fs. No, I was asking for that input. I want that input from you guys. If I didn't want it, why would I ask for it? Yeah, no, I don't want to do it like that. Oh. Light it up from under there, run a signal into there, turn that off. And that turns everything off, which puts it all back to there. So that's one option for the A. Let's try the other one out. Let's try that out. So I'm just going to copy this over here real quick, just because this is a good path right there. Okay, so that's lit and it's powered. And then I need to come all through here. So that means all that will be turned off from the start unless I specifically power it, which I will. Okay, good. And then let's power it so it's turned on. The other option, how do I change your username? I don't know. Oh, I don't remember the exact thing. Welcome back, Master of Ducks. Okay, so so the options here are that I either use the full one for every letter, or I use half of it for some letters and the full one for the other F. For the other letters. So like if we look at this, I could go, let's see, we want that powered, and that powered, and that powered. So I just take off this, and that, and then I take off this whole side, and I would take off this side too. See, either some letters are half letters and there's more space in between them, and then other letters are full. Like the J has to take up the entire thing or else it doesn't look like a J. However, the options for the A, it can take up half of it and look more like an A, or it can take up the full thing and look a bit less like an A. What do we think? This is important here because the way I get this one set up, I'm then going to go through and do every letter of the alphabet, and then I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to duplicate it for every single one of these. Four. Hello, Bryce Childress. So, what do we think? What do we think here? Do we like one, and it has a bit more space between that and the full letters? Or do we do two, and it looks less like an A, but it fills both the spaces and is closer to the other letters? I need some input here. Because I could see it going either way. You like number one? Okay. So that means for the other letters, the letters that take up 2 spaces, there's going to be a bit more of a gap. But it should be fine. Right? Probably. If it's not, that's a problem for later Hammer Strike. And a skill issue, to be honest. Okay, copy that directly over, confirm finish. And I messed that up. I didn't copy it over right. Okay, so let's run it back. I need this one, and this one. I don't need this one or this one. I don't need this one or this one. I do need this one. And I don't need this one. Hello, Michelle Elwood. My goodness, I'm so sorry. And I need to take out the bottom of that, so that's that one. I'm sorry. I looked on first glance, I didn't see the E. I'm very sorry, Michelle Elwood. So there's an A. Third person. Just see me building like this would be crazy. It would take otherwise the poll doesn't count. Pancakes is winning, and that's what matters. I'm gonna screenshot this right now. Everyone at Bible Crusader Gaming. I'm sending him this stream, and I'm saying, look at the poll. Pancakes are winning 54%. As they should be. Pancakes for the win. If you look close, you might see an F. Oh, yeah. But I was trying to decide between that and the other one. No! No! You're gonna take away my fruit snacks? No! Why do you hate me? Take away my fruit snacks? My goodness. Can't even like waffles around here. What the heck? Okay, so now that there's A, pancakes are still winning. So, okay, so now that I'm working on B, I'm pretty sure B just needs the middle removed. Oh, it would help if I turn off. Yeah, so now that that's turned off, that's back to there. So for B, I just kind of got to take out that bar and that bar. And to do that, I just have to come over here, go to the middle, off, off, break, break. I don't know why there's still torches there, and break. And then I go power. Plot twist, all the pancake vokes are hammers alts. You made a slime farm, you can show me? Cool, cool, cool. No, waffles are winning. Gosh, dang it. Laneberry, please, please. Please vote for pancakes. Pancakes for mayor. Okay, so that's... Oh my gosh, that just looks like an E. Uggity boogity. Oh, thank you, Lane. I appreciate it. Okay, so the other option is to half it. And go like this. That's there. That's there. That's there. Off. 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 Hello, the Can Man 99. Gosh dang it, Waffles. Okay, so that's the other option for a B. Can I respond? If you say something, I can have my fruit snacks back? Okay, thank you. I was getting kind of sad without them. By the way, Silver, exclamation point, snacks. I have my commands on. Okay, so I think this is pretty B-ish, right? I'm going to have to do... There are a lot of letters that I'm going to have to do... There are a lot of letters that are going to have to be single segment display instead of double. My IQ. It's only like 137, unfortunately. Silver left. Okay, hi, JU. Gives infinity fruit snacks. Yay! How do you go live on shorts? You flip the resolution. Yes. Most of those letters are going to need to be in pairs, Nico. Hello, Pedro from Jersey. Welcome back. Okay, so what do we think? This for a B, right? Or do we want to try to extend it double and miss out on the middle? Gosh, dang it. Mod for just 1 second. No. Bye, Silver. Hello, Jack Smith. Okay, so copy this letter over. Confirm finish. And then I need to clear out. Oh, good. I only copied that over. Okay, so... time to do this. Can you join me? Nope, this is a private world. Hello, Dark Moon. Grr, pancakes are losing. Exactly, Dark Moon. If you give me a mod, you'll vote for pancakes. That... Oh, I really need to go fill my water. Oh, well. Okay, so A, B, it's time for C. But the question is, do we do C? I think I'm going to do all the ones that I can get away with in just the one segment instead of the full segment. Because then that'll make the displays less... less extensive and add more spaces between them. Your guided application? Yes, I did. How long have I been playing for? 10 years come Christmas. Well, actually, it basically is Christmas, so 10 years. I've played these games before. That's the wrong one. And Dark Moon, you're in, by the way. Applications are closed, though, now, so... Okay, so that's that one. Okay, C. Or do I do the full segmented display? Because the other option is to... Hello, James. Hello, Jeremy Jenkins. Okay, the other option is this. That's the wrong torch. I'm breaking torches on the wrong one. Oh, my goodness gracious. Shoot. Nope, that's a B. I fixed it. Okay. Woke up from a nap because Jay called you to get you in here to vote for waffles. Gosh, dang it. No. The C looks perfect. Okay, so pancakes, list of mods in order to know beforehand what you're getting into. Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Dark Moon. The answer right now is no. Guided SMP Season 1 will end on January 22nd at 9:30 MST. Season 2 won't start for about 2 weeks after that, and during those 2 weeks, I will invite all of the members to a Discord server, and in that Discord server, it will have information on rules, events, games, well, not games, rules, events, mini games, shops, and it would have all of the mod downloads available. I do remember you, Aiden Williams. Notice your name, Hammer Strike fan. Wait, I'm trying to. Wait, was that Pedro? Sounds great. Okay. I would rather eat pancakes than waffles if I had to eat one for the rest of my life. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it helps if I turn it on. Okay, so do we like to see as is, or do we want to add the other segment to make it fully filled out? Like, do we want that, or do we just want the first initial? I think we'll probably... Well, hello, Pedro. Welcome. Okay, bye, Dark Moon. Thank you very much. I think I'll probably keep the... I'll keep the single segment display instead of the full double segment, because that's on par for the A and the B. There's the A, there's the B, and there's the C. There we go. So A, B, C, and then I need to copy this over. Is it dark for me? I mean, it's 4:40 p.m., so it's not dark, but it probably will be soon. Sun's getting real low. Okay, there's that. That all comes over. BRB. Okay, sounds good, Lane. It's 11 for you. See, that is the one thing, though, Crovex, is that in order for you to be on guided when everyone else is on, you're going to have to be up ridiculously late. Because everyone else is on fairly similar time zones. Okay, ABC. I'm going to make this 10 times easier for me later, and I'm just going to go through. I know it's kind of dumb, but then I can just look at a glance instead of, because I don't have the kind of, I have a very special brain, but I do not have the kind of brain that can just pick a letter in the alphabet. Okay, so this is going, does it wrong immediately? Okay. That's a lot of numbers. Okay, so for D, I think is going to have to take up 2 displays. Because in order for D to look not like a giant 0. Oh, it helps if you turn it on. Goodness gracious. It also helps you if you take out the middle pieces. Golly. Okay, so oh, actually, wait. I know exactly what I'm going to do for D. Trust me, chat. Okay. So that far side, that stays. That stays. That stays. That stays. That turns off. And that turns off. That stays. That's off. That stays. That's off. That stays. That stays. Huh? Like a... Nah, that's actually not great. Oogity boogity. How bad are pancakes losing? Waffles have 6-7 votes. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. It's just going to have to be this one side. Okay, that's a D. And then the O is just going to have to be full send. Waffles should not be winning, though. Waffles don't deserve to win. Pancakes are miles better. Miles better, I tell you. Why I yada. And then E is just fairly easy. He says fairly easy and then messes the entire thing up. Okay, what's with the extra segment? Oh, it doesn't reach. Which means I can do that there, or what I should be doing is adding it. Oh, man. Okay, there's that. So, homemade meatballs for dinner. Homemade. Oh, apple crisp dessert. Oh my gosh. Pancakes with strawberries and whipped cream with chocolate chips. Exactly. Exactly, Pedro. Exact same, but on the waffle. No, because why would I ruin a perfectly good mental image of a waffle? And you made the apple crisp? That is a W. That is an absolute W, David. Do you guys get all that stuff figured out? Okay, so now I come up to here. Seven's thoughts. Don't spam. Holes to catch all the goodness. Pancakes don't need holes to catch the goodness. They simply absorb them. Okay, this is the spot for the last one there. In order to do that, and then go like ding. Ta-da. 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 Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. It's like eating a dirty sponge. David. Fried pancakes? My goodness. Pancakes with powdered sugar, syrup, and peanut butter. Or pancakes with Nutella, powdered sugar, and syrup. Or pancakes with powdered sugar, apple pie filling, and ice cream. Pancakes are winning, guys. It's all right. You can admit it. Powdered sugar and peanut butter. Yes, exactly. Pancakes are on top. Wildberry Pop Tarts with cream cheese on them. Huh? Why are waffles winning? Waffles should not be winning. Okay, G is gonna have to be full. I'm gonna have to fully do G. Making you hungry because waffles are not superior. They simply are not. You guys want to know what is superior though? Okay, I have a very strong opinion about this. I think, again, in my opinion, Sonic is better than Dairy Queen. Slight topic shift, but Sonic is better than Dairy Queen, in my humble opinion. Yes, I know. But they have better pricing. Four more. If I can do N, I can do the other N. Sonic is more expensive. Okay, ice cream wise, no, it's not. You've never been to Sonic. Oh man. Okay, let's see if I did this right. I probably didn't. Oh, I kind of did. Do I need that segment or does it look more like a G like this? How much does that segment matter? How much does this little segment right here matter? Both really unhealthy. Okay. Okay. Yes, but they're good. Oh, guys, YouTube paid for my Sonic today. YouTube helped me pay back the rest of my. Own all of my PC though. And can I squeeze it together? Like that little bit. I can't get that little bit unless I have that bit activated. Too big for the other letters. That's because I had to go the double. Because there's not a way for me to do it in a single. Because I can't go down, up, over, and then back up and over without just creating a B. Not with that attitude. Okay. Okay, buddy. We're going with that. That's a G. Time to make an H. So I need to take out the bottom. And the top. You now have... Okay, what? Oh, it doesn't reach. That would be why. You now have... I realized that you have to take out the middle. My goodness. My goodness. Hello, Cam. You finished the Christmas art? Yes, I do want to see it. I do want to see it. H. Or do I do the tiny H? Because if I do the tiny H, then that'll make more letters look disproportionate. I think it's good to have... Actually, no, I'm going to make it the tiny H. Cam, give me 1 second. Way too spread out. There would still be letters that I would have to do without. So that's on, that's off, that's on, off, off. Okay. That needs to be off. That needs to be off. That's all on. Then that's off and off. H. Cam, vote pancakes, please. Please, Cam. Media. Oh my goodness gracious, this is fantabulous. Cam, you've outdone yourself. Goodness gracious, Cam. Oh my gosh, Cam. The fact that the tip of the thing is a Minecraft block? My goodness gracious. Took you 5 hours? Oh my gosh. My goodness, this is beauteous. My goodness gracious. Everyone spam fireworks in the chat. My goodness, Cam, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Cam. Oh my goodness. That's fantabulous. Okay. I'm going to do these 2 more letters. I'm going to do up to J, and then I'm going to take a break for a little bit. And I'm going to fill my water. And then I'll probably be back from said break immediately. Cameron, thank you so much. Resident artist, you can find him in the Discord server. He's amazing. He drew that on his phone with his finger. How long will it take? How long will what take? And now it's time for the J's. The break? Oh, my break? Honestly, it'll probably be like 5 minutes. On the longer side, it'll probably be 15, but it's probably going to be closer to 5 minutes. When I come back, I'm probably going to hop on Guided for a little bit and get a few things wrapped up. Masterlink told me he's working on some cool things for a Christmas special, so that should be cool. Okay, that needs to be on. That needs to be on, that needs to be on. Turn that and that off. Turn that and that off. And that off. And I think we're good. Oh, I left that whole side on. Hello, Tomb. And there's a J. Okay, so we have the first 10 letters of the alphabet done. Success. Hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos are where it's at. Okay. Well, that's it for, that was actually way quicker than I thought. We only took 57 minutes to do 10 letters. Look at me evolving. It only took 10 hours of practice. How far into this am I? Let's pull up the stats. This is 2 hours of work right here. That's not that bad. You're eating Takis right now. Waffles are only barely winning. Okay. Chat, I'm going to throw up a new option for the next stream. Okay, here's the poll. Next stream. Guided SMP. Biblecraft. Mini games. Okay, so I'm starting this poll, and then I'm also making this the super chat goal of one super chat of $5 or higher. Okay, so we have a poll and we have a super chat goal. The super chat goal is if you super chat, you get to override the poll and choose what I do next stream. I'm going to let this run for a little bit. So far, Minigames is in the lead with 60%. I haven't done minigames in a while. Okay, I'm going to give this poll 30 more seconds. Oh, stasis? It's working on the fireball stasis chamber that I built. You skipped 8, Krovex. One, two. Actually, no, we're doing it the other way. There are 30 seconds left on the poll. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end poll. The poll has ended. And minigames won with 50%. So I will hop on Hypixel for the next stream. Actually, I might do some Pillars of Fortune, and I might do some Hypixel. I'll probably do some more Hypixel than Pillars, but I actually haven't done Pillars in a while. A lot of you may not know that that's actually how I got my start. But I'll do some of that. I'm gonna have stasis, Nico, fireball stasis. It is it's essentially holding a fireball within stasis like an ender pearl. So I'm leaving. Yes, I am. I'm going to take a 5 to 15 minute break, go fill my water, stretch a little bit, maybe go outside. Ooh. And then come back to do a mini game stream. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you have an absolutely blessed day or night, depending on where you are. I hope you know that you are loved and you are valued. You are chosen and you are saved. Jesus loves you very, very much. And I hope you feel that grace and that peace today, and that you're able to experience that deep in your heart. God bless you all. Bye there.